There was a time when only men could vote. Many women thought this wasn't right. A group of women came together to start a movement called women's suffrage. Suffrage means having the right to vote. Susan B. Anthony, along with other women, became very instrumental in helping women having voting rights. This movie will focus on the life of Susan B. Anthony and her will to change what was unfair. Suzanne Brunel Anthony was born and raised near Adams, Massachusetts. She had 7 siblings, and she was the second oldest. Susan B. Anthony's father was a cotton manufacturer. He was also an abolitionist and a Quaker. Quakers are members of the Religious Society of Friends. They are Christians who use no scripture and believe in the simple things in daily life and in worship. Her mother, Lucy, was a part of the reform movements, including anti-slavery. Susan's father was very adamant about having a good education. Susan learned how to read and write when she was only 3 years old. When she was in school, a teacher refused to teach her long division because she was a woman. Her father took her out of that school and placed her in a group home where he taught. During her youth, Susan B. Anthony was really self-conscious of her looks and speaking abilities. She resisted public speaking because she thought she could not speak well. Despite her insecurities, she became a prominent public presence. The Panic of 1837 was a major panic in the United States when banks stopped payment on gold and silver coins. After the panic, the United States experienced a 5-year depression. Banks failed and many people lost their jobs. This also affected Susan B. Anthony's family. Her family moved to New York and Anthony became a teacher to pay off her father's debts. She taught at Eunice Kenyon's Friends Seminary and then at Kanagahari Academy, where she became headmistress. She was inspired to fight for wages equal to the male teachers. At that time, male teachers made 4 times more money than women for the same job. Right before the Civil War began, she was working with the anti-slavery movement. Anti-slavery means opposing slavery. During this time, she met Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and they became close friends. They both grew tired of the anti-slavery movement because it often only spoke of all men being equal, leaving women to remain lesser beings under the law. In 1869, Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Stanton founded the National Women's Suffrage Association. In 1872, Susan B. Anthony was arrested for attempting to vote. She pleaded not guilty, but lost due to the judge deciding the case before it was heard. She was ordered to pay a $100 fine, and she responded, "May it please your honor, I will never pay $1 of your unjust penalty." She never did, and the government never sought payment. This did not stop her. In 1890, she organized the merger, which means put together, her National Women's Suffrage Association and the American Women's Suffrage Association, furthering her goal of achieving the right to vote. Although she passed away on March 13, 1906, her goal was finally achieved in 1920 with the ratifying of the 19th Constitutional Amendment, which gives the women the right to vote. Her work and dedication directly contributed to women gaining the right to vote. She later became the first woman on circulating coinage with the Susan B. Anthony dollar minted in 1979 to 1981 and again in 1999. She remains an inspiration and is an example of what it took to achieve the rights women have today.